fair point. Anyway, let's continue. I'm stuck on the captain.
Yeah. Oh. Huh.
What a beautiful view.
Yeah. I love just having white outside, nothing else.
Alright, if we're doing like achievement then, I've got another little Easter egg I can show you.
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set
Whoa.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left or right? Because either way I'm taking you to
Left.
You know I don't know the difference between my right and my left.
Oh, but yeah, of course. Oh god.
Oh yeah, this is a very awkward situation. It's a good job I played this game, otherwise I struggle.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let the ball up inside you, take out passive-aggressively on other co-workers, resent co-workers not supporting you more. Yes! You slice to ensure employees that everything is okay. You know, like in a pandemic.
Yeah. Slideshow solve everything.
Another time, broom closet. Another time.
Another time.
Coming to
Jigs.
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We'll go up for now. Okay, because I haven't done the a different ending already, I can't show you 2 Easter eggs as it is. So we'll do that another time.
Oh. Okay.
But there is one Easter egg I want to show you, so I can just reset the thing and then we can do something else.
Alright.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
I don't... Is it...
2845.
8.
But of course, Stanley couldn't...
I don't like it say Roxanne.
8.
I'm beginning to think that the number is
Stanley
8.
simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full
What are you
well
doing?
the sheer statistical
There should be an
unlikelihood
achievement.
that this would ever
What's the
result
fun
in a
already? Why
correct
should you
combination.
keep that
If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead.
8.
Why is an 8 working?
I probably already got the achievement, I just like pressing number 8.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs, trying to input, yet incredibly, by
Hey!
simply pushing random
Right.
buttons on the keypad. Stanley happened to input the correct
But 8
code.
doesn't
By
work.
sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Stupid 8.
8. I probably already got the achievement.
No.
I just like pressing the number 8.
Okay.
Okay, so nothing's down there. Button by here. Press. Can't press the button. Wait, I can.
Whoop. The left be doing a zoom.
I didn't know you could press the button for the thing more.
Didn't you?
No, I didn't know.
Oh. Also, loading.
Oh, hey, it's never the end this time.
Huh. It's never ending. This was remarkably quick, though.
Descending deeper into the
It's not
building,
too bad.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
This way.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
I remember
Mind
this
Control
one.
Facility.
After I've done this Easter egg thing, I want to do the escape ending because that's just cool.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
But I'm showing you this first.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Imagine this in VR.
Oh my god. That would be literally insane.
It probably exists, but...
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Wait, I think it is in
True
VR,
nature
this game.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally limited in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I do remember that they did release a thing where they were going to release like a deluxe edition, but they never did.
Yeah, what happened to that?
I know Cove didn't get it because they said they were going to release it at like the start, which was like January, and they gave it, and it still didn't come out.
Yeah, so COVID didn't mess it up.
No.
This mind
Maybe they had a bit of a
control
roadblock.
facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under
I'll have to
someone's
look into
control all
that.
this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Left a Rooney.
Okay, well, I need to wait until this can open again.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't just walk on there and walk off, I don't think.
Right.
No, I have to wait a second.
Okay.
See? What you can do is walk back, you walk back again.
Yeah.
Those numbers. Remember how scary this room looks.
Yeah.
You can't go back through there. At least I don't think.
No.
I haven't checked this before, actually. Nope. But
Nope.
there is something funny you can do.
Oh.
Press this.
Yeah. What the? What have you done?
You
Oh
probably
god!
can't hear the music, can you?
No! I can't. Whoa, I've never seen this before. Yeah, no, this is new. I love it.
Now we go back because that's kind of hurting my ears.
Aww.
There we go. Right, now we will actually get another ending. So, which ending do you want to get?
Ooh. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen this game for a long time, so my memory of endings is quite
Well,
sparse.
in the meantime, we'll just
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial
There
outcome
we go,
fell
got
under
time.
his responsibility? He had never been trained
Yeah.
for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I
Yeah,
can be
you got
happy
Stanley.
forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
well, there's another ending.
Ending.
That was quick.
Yep.
Papers.
On the back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Might be.
Oh god, we're recording with a villager all this time.
Dun dun dun.
Close to that one. Okay, we'll go through here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left or right?
Let's go right. Screw you, narrator.
This way, right?
Yeah, the one that you're not supposed to go through.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's just the fact that I can't tell between left and right. I have to just double check. So even if I get it wrong on purpose, I don't mean to.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all.
Yes, it has been worth it.
Moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
You mean snaily? Coffee machine.
Oh wow!
Yes,
I've never noticed that
before. Really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Wait, no, I'm looking at the coffee machine. Alright, let's at least snail out of here.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Wow.
Gee, thanks.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Will I though? Will we?
Are we or are we not?
Nah.
Snaily.
A very quick snail, but a snail nonetheless.
Whee.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. Do not
That's
jump
assuming
from
you
cargo
survive.
lift while emotion will cause death. Therefore, if you die, it costs you 5,000.
Wow.
That's kind of tall.
Yeah, that's kind of a drop. Is $5,000 really worth it?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Do you want to keep going,
foot
or do you
here.
want to jump off?
I'm not your enemy, really.
Let's keep going.
I
Okay.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the
What's the
fact
worst that
is
could
that
happen?
the story has
Right,
been
with
about
this
nothing
bit,
but you
You've
all
got two
this
options for
time.
this bit.
There's someone you've been
Okay.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've
There's
forgotten
the
about.
usual ending that you
Please,
can get if you just do it
stop
normally.
trying to make every decision by
Or we
yourself.
do a
I'm not asking
slightly
for me,
ruder ending.
I'm asking for her.
Well, ruder in a sense because the humour that's being used
This is it, Stanley.
can be quite
Your
rude.
chance to redeem yourself.
Let's
To
go
put
for the
your
normal
work
ending then.
aside,
Normal ending
to
first?
let her back into your
Yeah.
life. She's been waiting.
I'm only asking now because it's just in case you wanted to. We can do both. It's not that bad
Yeah.
of humour. It's just.
Yeah, well, let's do the normal ending first.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith
Wait, what?
in another, then pick up the phone.
Yeah, Stanley has a girlfriend / wife.
Oh, yeah.
We'll pick it up.
Yeah. Well,
Blinded by the. Well.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Wait.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
No.
I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Let me out.
All
I don't wanna go.
right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Beautiful.
Gotcha.
Let me
Yep.
out.
Come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Gee, thanks.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Oh.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
I don't want
Oh, screw you.
I don't want it.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Press F to play respect.
Ouch.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
I don't wanna. You can't make me.
I think they're gonna make you.
This is my wife.
Yes.
Why did you just say yes like you just accepted the fact?
It's Stanley Parable, you know. Anything can happen in this game.
Pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now...
Are you snailing around the apartment?
One might even feel
snailing.
sorry for him, except that he's chosen this
Oh
life.
no.
But in his mind,
God.
In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
This is a
This does get quite deep.
Press B to watch TV.
And so he began
Let's
to
watch
fantasize
TV.
about his own
TV's
job.
gone.
First, he imagined that one
Oh,
day
no.
while at work, he stepped up from his desk to
Oh,
realize
no.
that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the
bedroom
building
over there.
had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Okay.
The thought excited him terribly.
Press U to spend time with the boys.
Yes.
So he went further. He imagined
Spam
that he came
you.
to 2 open doors and that he could go through either.
I tried that,
At
didn't work.
last, choice.
No.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press X to prepare dinner. Okay.
As he wandered through
Lassie.
this fantasy world,
Wait.
he began to fill it with many possible paths
this
and
edible?
destinations.
Can we eat
Down one path lay an enormous round room.
I wouldn't. Well, if you remember, Kyle is
Down
famous.
another was a yellow
You know, it's
line
probably not best
weaved
to
in
eat
many
furniture.
directions, and down another was a game with a baby.
Yes,
And he
but
called
you
it
were the one eating
the
the
Stanley
fridge.
Parable.
Well, I imagine it's going to be the same principle.
Press-
Fridge, filing cabinets.
Press 8 to tell your kids a story.
Okay.
It
Let's
was
see what
such
happens
a
with 8.
wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again,
Okay.
and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never
It's
end.
actually going
that
right.
he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press K to tell your wife you love her.
There
Definitely
is no
press K.
answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Can
The
I
longer
stand
he
on the
spends
chair
here,
now?
the more invested he gets. The more he
Give it a go.
forgets which
I'm
life
trying.
is the real one.
Press 7 to go to sleep. Okay, cat. Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell him
Mm-hmm.
that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
Whoa!
But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do you. Let's press the U button. Yeah, I realise how that sounded. Shut up!
Take that out of context, please.
Audience, do not take that out of context. Damn it, it's too late. It's already happening.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see
Oh,
what
this has
I
got
see?
deep.
How can I make him look at himself?
Well,
That's
wait. What happens if we don't? What happens if we don't press B? Do we
Oh,
question everything?
To be fair, pressing V to question nothing is basically you when I bring up a new stupid idea.
Yeah. Still.
I suppose I can't.
Do we question
Not
everything?
in the way I want him to.
No, we
I don't
can't.
make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him.
Okay.
I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. I tried again.
Whoa.
Stanley pushed a button.
Whoa, this
And I
got
tried
dark
again.
fast.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I